Hello, my name is Andy Slatton. I'm the other half of Comic Talks. You might see my friend Zach Johnson's review on Daredevil Volumes 1 through 4. If you want to follow us on Twitter, we're at Comic Talks on Twitter. And if you have any comments or reviews or have other comics that you want us to review, let us know in the comments below. Or message us on Twitter anytime. We're pretty much open 24/7. Message us anytime. We'll always reply. He did the reviews on Daredevil, and like he said in his video, I'm going to do the reviews on my personal choice of one of my favorite Marvel comics, which was Scarlet Spider. Scarlet Spider was a very short run, maybe about 25 to 30 issues. Very great series. Got cut off way before its time. I wish it lasted a little bit longer, but you could probably pick them up for about $40, $50 online. But it's totally worth the read. Alright, the series starts in Volume 1 with Kane coming off the events of Spider Island, coming off with a boatload of cash and deciding to go to Mexico, that he's completely done with this superhero business altogether. That he's going to go to Mexico and, in his phrase, drink margaritas on the beach, not caring. While he's on the way to Mexico, on the bus ride there, he has another run of Parker luck and ends up, how do you put it, ends up in a weird bank heist with people actually wearing superhero masks. And he decides that, you know what, maybe it's the right thing to do to go try and stop it. So he decides to go stop it and do it in his way. Toward the end, toward the next couple issues or so, he starts becoming Houston's own superhero. And he ends up realizing that, you know what, maybe I can do some good for the people of Houston, Texas. And maybe, even if I screw up a little bit, Mexico's right across the border. Good way to think. So, Volume 2, we got him kind of settled in with his old group of friends. We've got Annabelle Adams, who's kind of his Mary Jane character, Dr. Wally and his husband, and a girl that he saved him, Araceli. Now, that's kind of his group of friends and his supporting cast. And they kind of have little misadventures and stuff like that, kind of deal with normal life in Houston. Well, Kane kind of selling into normal life. He finds a rocket that hits Roxxon Industries. When it hits it, he finds a very attractive girl, and of course Kane, since he don't care, decides to sleep with her. He finds out that she's actually the daughter of the owner of Roxxon Industries, and honestly kind of goes downhill from there. He decides to meet the Texas Rangers, kind of like Texas's version of the Avengers. Volume 3, a little plot thread from Volume 1 shows up, and we realize that Kane made a deal with some bad people to try and save his friend's life in Volume 1. That comes out to bite him really hard, right in the butt. So he decides to go pay off his debt to these really bad people, the Assassin's Guild. And they tell him that we are going to kill your friends unless you decide to kill Wolverine. Well, as we all know, that don't end up so well. And it ends up with a whole big 2-3 team-up issue with Wolverine essentially fighting the Assassin's Guild. And also, it's a good romp to see not kind of hardcore Spidey team up with Wolverine. Works very good. At the very end, with a plot twist, after he meets the superior Spider-Man, and after he meets him, we have a weird plot twist at the end where Kane's weird disease has come back, so his face is deformed all over again. So his cure has somehow wore off. Volume 4 ends up with a weird plot twist also, where we get none other than Ben Reilly, the original Scarlet Spider, showing up to kind of take back the mantle. But with a weird way, just like it kind of does in Kane's life, everything just kind of goes back down. He tries to do the best thing that he can, tries to be the man that Peter Parker is, and honestly, he really can't do it. He tries, and he has the possibility to do it, but he can't. Honestly, the art in his book is honestly really good. If I can find a good cover for you guys, honestly, the art is really, really good in the splash pages. Works really great. Looks very lifelike. For never at any time has Kane actually seemed like more of a great person than a hero. Honestly, if you had a chance, I would pick this up immediately, and honestly read this before you can read Scarlet Spider and the New Warriors, which a new book that's just come out also. Alright, that's it for my review, guys. Next time I'm going to be reviewing some DC. I figured since Zach is doing Flash Rebirth, I'm going to try doing some Green Lantern for you guys to kind of help out kind of with him. So I'm going to be reviewing Blackest Night. That's right, really great story. Another good buddy book with Green Lantern and Flash. A really great series. If you want to give us any recommendations, what we think, send a comment in the box below, or message us on Twitter anytime. Alright, thanks guys.